We're out here at Smyrna High School, fixing to interview one of our local heroes. Hey, Mr. Trumphour.
Oh, hey, buddy.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Doing good, man.
Haven't seen you in a long time, my friend.
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, been here about 44 years. Came over in 1988, 89.
Wow.
Came over here when they built Smyrna High School. Mr. Rakes brought me over here and wanted me to coach football and swimming.
Yeah, and you were over at one of your old pictures right there.
Oh,
what year is that?
Oh, I have no idea. But that pencil holder in that thing is still sitting right.
It's the same pencil holder.
Guy named Reginald Peoples.
Really?
That. Yes, he sure did.
Reginald Peoples?
Played football.
Really?
At Thurman Francis. Sure
now, what
did.
year did you start at Thurman Francis?
When I did my student teaching in '74, started the fall of 1975, and was there for 13 years. And we had the little gymnastics team.
Yeah.
You know, the little exhibition. And Mr. Pusher
Tumbling
Howell
team?
put together.
Yeah. How did you get the name Pusher, by the way?
There's about 5 different stories. So
I've heard different things.
I don't really know the truth, so I could make one up.
No, you're all right. But he was good. I remember you bragging on the school.
He was awesome. He was much like a father figure to me.
Yeah, was he? You started in 1975.
75.
Wow. Yeah, we're talking about the tumbling team. Now, when did you get the tumbling team started?
Got that started when Mr. Howell came.
Okay.
He gave me a budget of money, and he said, this is how much you can spend. You're going to put together, because gymnastics was on the climb.
Okay.
And gymnastics everywhere across the United States was very much on the climb. And he said, you're going to have tryouts, and you're going to have these kids try out for this tumbling team. I'm going to put them in your class first period. And what your job is going to be, you're going to go to different schools in the county and do assembly programs.
Okay.
In the gyms, cafeterias. Now, in the cafeterias, the ceiling was kind of low, so a trampoline thing was kind of tough. So the kids really had to watch it. And then Mr. Anderson owned an Exxon station over on the base, and we would rent U-Hauls from him.
Wow.
And we would take our stuff. We would go as far as Cross Plains, Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah, but that's what.
Do you remember your first tumbling team members? You remember who they were?
I believe I do. Goodness gracious, there was some Mussolino girls.
Well, Nancy
Phillips,
Cindy Phillips, Ricky Potts, Ginger.
And I think the Atwood, the whole Atwood family was there on the team in years. John Odom, Stacy and Ricky Potts. Yep. Daniel Anderson was on it. Now I'm trying to. Charlie Bales was on it.
Charlie Bales.
Oh my gosh, Steve McCauley was on that thing. Goodness gracious, we had that team for like 9 years.
Yeah.
But the very first swim team, Ginger Horskins was on the team. I can remember her.
Yep.
Neely Newell.
Yeah.
I think Susan Tenney was on that.
Lisa Spann.
Yes,
yeah,
Lisa
Spann.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lisa Spann. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been teaching how many years?
Right at 44, 45.
Wow. Yeah, I just come over here for a tour with the Principal Southerland, and all of a sudden I see you in the gymnasium. I could have swore you retired.
Well,
what'd you ever do with your old truck you had?
Oh gosh, I've been to it. I had one stolen out of the parking lot years ago. I just parked it.
Was there an old Dodge?
No, I had a Ford. I had the lift kit. I had the two big antennas.
I remember you.
KZL 6504. I was a Sundance kid. Rick Powell and I would talk back and forth to school. He was coming.
Really?
He was Square D. Oh yeah, back in the CB radio days.
Wow. Well, last time I seen you was over our friend, what we called Jimmy Reed.
Yeah, Jimmy Reed.
Colonel Reed.
Over at an armory there on Cisco.
Drive for the ceremony when he was becoming Colonel, Valley Reed's son.
Yeah.
We're going to try to have you on the radio tonight on my show, Rutherford Magazine, WGNS, and Danny Brewer called you. I think we only gave you like a 2-hour notice. So I want to get you up here. Well,
Danny,
Danny's a great guy. What looking back at how things have changed, I mean, in education, I mean, what advice would you give maybe teachers or folks wanting to go into education? I mean, you've been here, how many years you been in education again?
44, 45, yeah.
Wow.
Since 1975, so sometimes I like to forget that and how old I am.
Yeah, that's why you know.
Some things.
You say you turned 70 now.
Huh?
You're 70 now. You said.
I'll be 70 in October.
Wow, October what?
I sure will. Well, I'm not going to tell you that.
Danny needs to put a big birthday party for you.
Well, see,
you know what I mean?
Every day I walk through the gym, Coach Caldwell in there tells everybody it's his birthday. Clap your hands. He got up one more morning.
Amen.
I hear that weekly. So that's a big gag. But,
well, what advice would you give students that maybe that are thinking about career in education? Because we're having a hard time. The state's having a hard time recruiting and retaining good teachers, and it just seems like it's kind of it's unprecedented the times that we're in. But what advice maybe would you give some students thinking about going to education?
Remember their past, because I think someone in their life, probably a school teacher, a college professor, a grandmother, whoever made them think about what they needed to do with their life. If somebody was ever encouraging, you might need to help that person. You could probably help that person. Well, a lot of people just throw that to the wind. And they don't understand that somebody that has lived a life understands that teaching and helping people is one of the greatest gifts we were ever given.
Yeah.
I remember I did not know what I personally was not wanting to do, and I'd been coaching diving at the East Nashville YMCA. I'd been teaching swimming at 14 and 15 years old, and so when it came time for me to graduate from high school. It was, and my mother and I was sitting out we were sitting out on the porch, and she says, "Why don't you be a coach?"
Yeah.
And that was it.
Wow.
And that was it. And if you're in it for the money, it's the wrong reason.
Yes.
You know, I mean, there's more satisfaction, and I've never seen a Brinks truck following a hearse.
Amen. Yep.
And it's just, I mean, make enough to get by. And then move up the ladder. Just move up the ladder. Just like I've watched people move up the ladder.
Yes.
Get your master's. Get your doctorate. Get your EDS. Get your plus 45.
Yes.
Do all those things.
Well, who are some of your mentors, if you don't mind me asking? Folks that maybe inspired you throughout the years.
Pusher Howell.
Yeah.
Dean Holland. Donald Jernigan.
Yeah.
Mr. Rakes.
Mr. Rakes. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Rakes. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I just left the principal's office. That's the last time I was in there. I was getting paddled by Mr. Rakes. Last time I visited the principal's office at Smyrna High School. But he was always good to me.
The people that have helped me, and good for that such a long time. It's kind of like if when you're trying to tell somebody all the names, you always forget people.
Yeah.
But there was a guy named David Young. I did my student teaching for.
Oh yeah, Mr. Young.
Yeah, I did. He was my student.
Yeah. I seen his sister the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen her at
Nancy.
Yeah, at Mark Gore had passed away. I don't know if you know David Gore, Darren Gore.
Yes. Yes. I did not hear
Mark
that.
had passed. She was at the funeral. I always remember her at Thurman Francis.
Yeah.
David's a great guy. Well, why don't we? Can you tour us around? Maybe
come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is right here's where all the madness happens. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's this was a closet, and
it was a closet.
And Mr. Rakes let me take out everything, and
wow.
At that point in time,
Joe Spears in there.
Yeah, Frank. That's Frank Spear, and let me say, oh gosh, this picture of Danny Brewer. This is Brandon Beniza, assistant coach. Tom Fay had helped me over the years, and Tom's passed on now. Now the Middle Tennessee Swimming Association has a award named after him.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Tom Fay was an incredible influence.
Wow, that's all your trophies.
This is just a bunch of trophies that.
Wow.
I don't know. We just started putting them in here. The chemicals wear them out a little bit, from being in the pool area. But the seniors will buy me a plaque, and I always try to display all that. And,
now you were telling me earlier you paddled a few folks back in the day.
Yeah, but I'm not going to call their names. But you'd be surprised when I see them. They go, "Hey, Coach, I remember something." But obviously worked. I'm glad you.
Well, I think my buddy Mike Hollingshead probably got his butt busted a few times. So what is this?
This is all the swim teams of Smyrna High School. We call this the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The Swimming Hall of Fame. This is the first picture of 88 and 89. Michael and Torsa's son Blake is swimming for me now.
Yeah.
And this is all of them. Notice how we go black. Mike, we go black and white, and then we turn into color.
Yeah.
And And I was showing Dr. Southerland the other day 3 pages of siblings' names that have swam for me, and then there's about 9 or 10 that I've just found that the parents swam, now their children.
Wow, that's wild.
Swim, you know?
Man, that is really wild. Yeah, this is such a treat.
If anybody ever wants to come in that swam, they'll find their name and any picture or whatever. And over here, this is where the inductees. This is the top swimmers that's ever swam here. Now, found this young man in a wellness class. This is Billy Richards. He's on the fire department right now.
Oh, really?
That's Billy Richards. He was a wellness student. Cameron came with some experience. Rebecca Rogers came with some experience. Ryan Simpson found him in 5th period wellness in lane 5. Never will forget that.
Really?
That's Caitlin Dady. Found this young lady in a wellness class. This is Erica Dahlgren. Found her in a wellness class. Nicole Jones, a wellness class. This young man, John Anderson, had a bunch of swimming before. Found this one right here. His mother emailed and said he was a gymnast and he wanted to do something at school. Yeah. And he just went in Carter Bankowski, and he has 2 twin sisters here now.
Wow.
But he went in 2 years ago.
Yeah.
These are everybody that holds school records over all these years. This is the swimmers of the Rutherford County Championships. This is the top 8 in the region and state finalists that we've had over the years.
Yeah.
So it's hard to forget about swimming, you know, every day when you walk down through here, because you see somebody's name and lo and behold, they'll walk in the door to say hello.
Like I said, I was shocked. I thought you retired like years ago, man.
Well, you know, she won't let me entertain the thought. Dr. Sutherland won't let me entertain the thought. So, you know, now this is a swimming pool area. It's changed over the years. I'm getting ready to do some painting on this bottom wall. It's going to be a dark gray. I've already got the paint. This is the sponsor board.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting, Mike. That's all the MVPs that's ever swam here.
Oh, really?
That's all the MVPs. And there's going to be 2 more going on it this year.
Who are they?
I can't tell you right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because they don't know.
Oh, they don't?
And the banquet's coming up.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
when they find out.
Really?
I love to keep secrets. You know,
cool.
I love that. This is our gold sponsor board. All of these people gave $250 or more to the swim team. This is one of our fundraisers.
Yes.
And we keep them up there. This is all the people that hold school records.
Wow.
All of them hold school records. You know, some of them go back to 06.
So when did y'all came over here in 89?
88, 89.
88, 89. 88. Okay. So the first graduating class here was 89?
Well, 88, 89 would have been the first grade. Well, no, I guess if they were a junior over to old school, then they came over here, then they graduated.
Yeah. All right.
This young man, Brad Rodell, still keeps in touch with me. The Sartain, Spencer Sartain still keeps in touch. But all the kids at some point in time flow back through. And then this is our $100 board. You know, so that's one of our fundraisers that we have. It's an 8-lane pool. Well, of course, we teach swimming in here during the day.
Yeah.
We teach swimming every period. We teach swimming, and then right after spring break, I was working on the roll. Matter of fact, when y'all came in, I was out there talking to somebody. I'm starting to get the people together to go in the water safety class.
Okay.
And then we do a water safety class.
Wow. Well, I appreciate your time. I really, really do.
We have our own weight room up here.
Oh, is it really?
And I have my swim team. I have my swim team 1 period out of the day, 7th period.
Okay.
And so that really helps, you know, for weightlifting and things like that. And,
yes.
And Dr. Sutherland does a great job with the coaches and the teachers here, making sure we have what we need.
Thank you, Dr. Southerland, for your tour today. Okay. Well, any final words? Wrap up?
It's a blast.
Yeah.
I wake up every morning. I can't wait to get here.
Man.
It's going to be something new every day.
Yeah.
And Toby Keith does a song. Don't Let the Old Man In.
Really? Wow.
That's my anthem.
Cool, cool. Well, thank you. You've been an inspiration. Think of all the lives you've touched, man.
Yeah.
Well, God bless you. And God bless you, Dr. Sutherland, for your time today, for taking me on this tour. Thank you.